Me and my dad were playing Pokemon Go when a cop car pulled up beside us. One officer got out while the other stayed in the car looking at his phone. My dad was swaying side to side, smiling and holding his phone close to his face. The officer asked, "What are you two doing?" But my dad didn't even look up. "Playing Pokemon Go." The officer's jaw clenched. "Look at me when I'm talking to you." I stepped in. "My dad is autistic, sir. We're just playing a game." But the officer ignored me and looked at the small wet stain on my dad's pants. "What happened to your pants?" My dad laughed. "I dribbled in the bathroom, sir." The officer replied, "Those are way too wet for a dribble. Have you been drinking or doing drugs?" My dad shook his head. "I don't do that." But the officer crossed his arms. "A grown man walking around a park with a kid, wet pants, won't make eye contact. You've got to be on something. I need to see your bag." He grabbed my dad's bag and started going through it. He pulled out snacks, clothes, a juice box, and only got more angry when he didn't find alcohol. But then he saw a Pokemon auto catcher, and his eyes lit up. "What's this thing?" My dad replied, "It's an auto catcher. It connects to Pokemon Go." But the officer smirked. "Looks like drugs," and put it in his pocket. My dad's eyes went wide. He started rocking back and forth. "That's mine. I need that. Please give it back." He reached for it and tried to take it back, but the officer instantly grabbed and forced him against the hood of the car. "That's assault on an officer. Hands behind your back." My dad started crying. "I just want my auto catcher back. I worked overtime for it." I screamed, "He has autism," but the officer didn't care and started reaching for his cuffs. That's when the other cop stepped out. He was older and, judging by his shirt, also higher ranking. "What's going on?" The first officer said, "This man assaulted me," but the second cop just started pulling him off my dad. I saw everything. He took the auto catcher from the first cop's pocket and gave it back to my dad. My dad smiled and hugged it, and the older cop told his colleague, "We're having a conversation about this." They got back in their car, and that's when the older cop tapped my dad's shoulder. "By the way, there's a Snorlax right here." I was confused until he took out his phone, and I realized he was also playing Pokemon Go.